SpongeBob strikes again. Do you hear it, guys? Sweet victory. Okay. I gotta turn that down just a little bit. Just a wee bit, you know. Gotta make sure you could still hear it. Does everything sound good? Did I sound good? Does the music sound good? Does the game doesn't matter, let's be honest. Le gasp, I haven't seen WoW in forever. It's been that long? Wow. Okay. I remember we talked about it a little bit. Did you play retail, yeah, or classic? Because I've been playing the classic version. I am addicted to it. We're in our final patch. It's a ICC. It just came out today. And I'm on my druid. He's level 62. I've been trying to level him for the past month, I'd say. Like on and off, because I'm slow and lazy and I got other priorities. But we're here now. We're here to enjoy some dungeons. We're gonna level. Oh man, you might be hit by nostalgia by these dungeons, honestly. I liked exploring the cities in the other version. I gotta say, yeah, those cities were really cool. Which one was your favorite? I think for me, it's Dalaran. Because I used to dream about the day when I could visit Dalaran. And then I finally did, and oh, my dreams, they were so real. They fit perfectly. Hi, nerdy. How you doing? Hey, tempo. Was it silent but deadly? Cause I didn't hear it. Oh snap! I got into a dungeon. I don't even remember what position I was, but I'm in that position. Watch this. I'll have to show it right now. Audio is good. Oh, wait. What you want me to watch? I didn't know you watched your brother play it back in 2012. That's cool. It reminds me. I used to watch my dad play when I was 7. I watched him play that crap all day after school. That's pretty satisfying. I'll always have a place in my heart for Ironforge though. Ooh, yeah. There's some really cool stuff in Ironforge too. I'll have to show you Dalaran if I ever get there on this character. I don't know if I can fly there yet. And now you hate him? Why do you hate him? And when COVID swung around, I finally got the chance. Well, that's really neat. Oh my. Yeah, COVID was really nice for giving people the opportunity to, like, I guess, explore things that they've always wanted to try, or, you know, just have a lot more free time to do other things. I have a pig following me. What dungeon am I in? Oh, the Blood Furnace. I haven't done that one yet on this character. I'm also a healer, guys, if you're curious. I might have said it earlier, but you never know. A long story that involves drug abuse and stuff. Oh, that's not good. I got distracted. Oh no, I almost killed my tank already. I'm evil. I'm playing with his fate. Oh snap, is Icy? What's up? I died for my sins. Wait, you died for your sins? What? Huh? Hey, Izza, you know that that live 2D rig I showed today? What you think? Do those angles look superb? The reason here. Oh wait, I already read that part. Oops. Yeah, you're right. She did do that. I didn't even notice. Okay, this is Phantom of the Opera, but I don't know why it kind of just made me think of the Haunted Mansion. I saw the new Haunted Mansion movie yesterday. How many of you have actually seen that movie yet? Because I want to talk about it, but at the same time, you know, spoils. I don't want to be spoiling. Hi, Remu. I'm surprised you're still awake. Always toyed with tank and hunter classes. Ooh. Tanking is really fun. Did you do like prop paladin, yeah? Can't wait to see it finished. Good, good. I'm glad that the angles look good. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with me, but when it comes to live 2D, I become a perfectionist in a very toxic way that I have to be pixel perfect, and I'm like, no, stop this. But I still do it, and it feels so good, but I'm like wasting time. I could be doing something else. I've seen trailers, but I haven't got into the spooky season. Oh, yeah, that's understandable. It's getting around that time. Usually people are like that, maybe around the 22nd or 13 days before Halloween, for real. For sure, you know. Remember with the E. Took a nap earlier today. Oh, okay. Well, what time is it over there for you? Are you getting sleepy or are you just wide awake? Okay, but like, I'm not gonna say what he does in this movie, but there's this really cool thing. There's this ghost in the Haunted Mansion, the movie, and technically in real life for the ride, that he's got like a giant top hat, and he has no head, but at the same time he has this like lantern that he holds, and the head goes into the lantern, so it kind of phases between the lantern and his head. And I thought it was so cool that he was in the movie because if I remember correctly, Disney have been wanting to implement this ghost in their Haunted Mansion ride for years, and they just keep postponing it because it's so hard to, like, at least back then, have the effect of the head transferring onto the body to the lantern. So they had to constantly keep scrapping him. I don't even know if he's in like current day Haunted Mansion still or yet. But I just think it's so cool that he's in the movie. Definitely Easter egg.
Do you know the way?
I do not know the way. Do you know the way? Beasts. How you doing, by the way? Perfection's gonna take your time. I will. I'll keep you updated. Wait, why are these people so low in health again? It's because they're warlocks. How dare! Also, who really likes Phantom of the Opera? Since we're on the song right now. I am lovely as can be. I'm having a blast. You know, anytime you play WoW, it equals fun. Ooh, it's getting spicy in here. I've been cursed. Maybe I can heal this guy in time. Yeah, I got him. Pretty much came to okay. Have a good one, Rambo. We'll have to set up a day soon if magic's free, and we'll continue our little journey through Labyrinthine. Also, I don't know if he told you, but he went to look at how much further we needed for that one level that we were on. We were literally at the end. It was like a minute left. That's crazy. Yeah, we were just mega distracted. Let's be honest here. That's our excuse, you know. Oh yeah, I want to try sometime this week some more Goose Goose Duck if you guys are wanting to do it. I originally said I would try for like Sunday or Monday, but you know, it's Canadian Thanksgiving, or at least it was. It just finished yesterday, so I was kind of distracted The food was good. Okay. I always thought it was weird that Canadian Thanksgiving is so much earlier compared to the American one. But I remember looking it up and it was supposed to be because the harvest season comes earlier here. Yeah, I know, isn't it strange? I personally prefer American Thanksgiving because you know the holidays are a bit more spread out. But at the same time, I'm not complaining a giant feast before October, you know? I mean, Halloween parties? Okay, bye-bye, Rimu. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh, wait. Okay. I was like, what day is it today? Is it my brother's birthday? It's not. Does it mark something in between the two major holidays? Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it also just means that you have more family that's spending time with you. And oh geez, that guy's getting low again. I hope I don't get silenced. Dying. Oof, oof, that was an intense healing fight.
Arrogant fool. I will crush him and reclaim Outland as
I
mine.
forgot what I was gonna say in all honesty. I think it had something to do with how you were saying about like how it's in the middle and I was talking about family. Where's the thought though? But do you guys got anything planned for Halloween? It's kind of getting really cold over here, but I am praying there's no snow. Cause like, I love snow, but I don't really want snow on Halloween. I don't mind if there's snow the next day, but not on Halloween night. I want to enjoy a clear path and no freezing cold. Oh, somebody did something on my Steam and it was Evie. What did you do, Evie? I can't look at your message. What is that message you sent me, Evie? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what? How do people do Halloween in the snow? Apparently, there's kids who just have the willpower to go out in the snow with just their costume. No jackets, nothing. And I'm like, how? What? It's impossible. But then again, I get cold really easily. The struggle. Do you guys get cold easy? I am legit. Allergies again every single day, big struggle. So I'm gonna need to blow my nose in a moment. Don't mind me if you see me all mute all of a sudden. That's probably just me blowing my nose. Ooh, what's... Oh, that's really good. What the? Ah, Pillarman theme. Shizo activity. Schizo? Is that what you mean? Shizo. I thought that was some sort of evil spirit you're talking about for a second. But why would it be considered a schizo activity, huh? As Artemis this year, and hope I can stay out later. Like the god Artemis or a story character? Because isn't there a book series called Artemis Fowl, and I assume the main character is named Artemis. Oh, that's so cool. What was he the god of again? I wanted to say, wasn't he like the god of war, but then I'm like, no, that's Ares, isn't it? Or was Artemis a girl? Ares is the god of war. Oh, okay. I think I was thinking of Athena too. That I got Athena and Artemis confused. That's really cool. I like the outfit idea. Are you making it yourself, or do you go somewhere to buy it? They're getting all spicy. What am I doing? Oh snap, hey Koopa. I gotta say Koopa, that video you sent last night, very funny.
You mustn't let him loose!
How have you been? This is Athena, she gets owl wings. Oh, that's so cute, precious! We used to make them, but not now. Oh, too busy? Okay. Do you kind of miss making them? I used to buy my Halloween costumes, and nowadays I prefer making them myself. Although I haven't made a costume for a bit now. That's only because, like, as you said, busy, and you know, it can be a little bit costly. Oh. You can't leave like that. You gotta go over here to leave, I guess. What? Oh. Blue reserve. Oh, that's in my face now. Okay, I need to blow my nose. Give me a moment, guys. I'm doing good, Koopa. Just vibing today. I'm having fun in World of Warcraft. Something I've been craving to do for a bit. You know, I really love the Chow Garden, but I'll be honest, I don't know if I really want the Chow Garden music in my soundtrack. I don't think it's as iconic as other songs. Just saying. Meet this and Chow Garden a little here. They used to fit and have everything I wanted plus something cheaper, but it takes days, yeah. No, that's the same for me a little bit, Blair. Yeah, so I guess we're in the same boat. We both need to learn how to sew. I did as a kid. It's just like I didn't use that knowledge enough growing up to the point where I kind of just forgot how. Big Sag. But you know, I know how to do other stuff. You know, origami. I know how to do that. Yeah, of course. Is it useful? Probably not. But is it fun? Yes.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Just cause it doesn't, it isn't, kinda doesn't mean it ain't good. That is true, that is true. I never said it wasn't good. You were right, you were right. It does slap pretty well when you're actually there. I mean, but terrified of sewing machines because of the stabbing needles, so I never learned. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it would be kind of intimidating, but I don't know. I feel like you would have more, precision, would it be? I, I, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't get stabbed as much. But then again, I haven't really messed with it much. I usually watched my family use it. I do want to get one. Oh, you used to do origami too? What did you like to make? I was addicted to just like cutting out the smallest little square and turning it into a tiny little dragon, like a really detailed folding. And I'm like, how did I do that with just a tiny piece of paper? But you know, I'm kind of addicted to tiny things, so it makes sense that I was always making tiny stuff. I'd give an example of how tiny this stuff was, but let's see. It's smaller than my pinky finger. Like, sorry, pinky fingernail. I know, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Addictions be strong. Wait, is this a Sonic song? Oh snap! Blessed by the Sonic gods. Yeah, so like when I did origami, my top priorities were to like have dragons. I need to know how to make a dragon. I want to make a fox, which I don't know if I actually learned how to do it. I think I knew like the very basic one. And then I made a parrot. I knew how to make a flower. I constantly made ninja stars classic. There was another really cool ninja weapon I'd make, and it looked like a spinner. And you could like push the spikes out and retract them. And I knew how to make a tree. Those were cool. Like a Christmas tree.
You brought this on yourself.
Oh, and you know what's really cool? So, when I was in high school and I was doing media productions class, we had this one assignment and it was supposed to do stop motion video. And I'm like, oh yeah, I already have a big brain plan for this. I'm gonna make all of my props origami. So I had this tiny little village made out of paper, all the people made out of paper, and I gotta say, it was really fun. Not even healing though. I'm a scrub healer. Night night! How was the rest of your stream? How are you doing? I almost pulled. Robo Riney, hello! How are you? Night night! Thank you for the sub! It went well, that's good. What game were you playing? Let me do the shout out. Alright, there we go. I think I did it correctly. Power Wash Sim? I didn't even know you had that! Was it fun? Did you play with anybody? Took like 3 hours for one job with the three of you? Oh my goodness! That must have been a big place, wasn't it?
I can't keep us like this. That smell is
Kasha! How you doing, Kasha?
Unacceptable!
Unacceptable? What? What? What did I do? What's wrong? I think Kasha's just back at it again, bullying me. Oh, I get it, yeah. Life is unacceptable. By the way, that tip you told me last night with Izza for the rigging in the reflection, lifesaver. Oh my gosh. It took me forever to think about actually doing something like that. I didn't even think it was possible. Oh yeah, I also want to say I had the cutest night last night. So I got into bed and ready to go to sleep, and all of a sudden when my cats, I just feel their paw touch me and I'm like, what? And then the white one, she never does this, but she decides she wants to sleep on top of me, and I'm like, okay, by all means, like, this is a first, go for it. And I'm like, yes, but at the same time I'm like, I can't move. I like moving when I'm sleeping, but now I'm stuck. So I had to slowly move my body and make sure I didn't deter her from wanting to sleep with me. It worked. But then all of a sudden the other cat decides he wants to come in for the cuddles too. And I'm like, yeah, of course. But the thing is, these cats, they're kind of territorial. Yeah, they do fine together, but my white kitty, she doesn't like being near him. So if he gets close, she runs away. So I'm like, no, no. Does this mean she's not gonna sleep with me now?
It's no use!
Fortunately, he decides he wants to sleep at the end of my feet. So I'm like, oh, well, hey, that's a win. This means that she's not gonna be triggered to run. And now I'm just very uncomfortable. My legs can't move. My waist can't move. I'm perfectly still as can be. Fortunately, halfway through the night, the white one decides she wants to sleep by my head instead. So I had free movement after that. I was like, but thank you for the head pat. Holy crap, we're already finished with the dungeon basically. That's when I found out the brush tool. I used to move it. Oh no! See, that was me too for a bit. Except I was like watching a Yoshino video on rigging, and then I saw her use that brush and I'm like, I need to use this. What? It's definitely enlightening. Although sometimes you just really want to use those dots, don't you? One thing I'm trying to figure out right now is blend shapes. I just can't seem to understand the concept of them. Even though it's like blending. Blend shape? It should make sense, but no. No, it doesn't. When am I supposed to use a blend shape? You just make parameters? Is this what it kind of sounds like? But I mean, like, what if it does make it seem a lot smoother? I wouldn't be opposed. I guess we're like old-fashioned riggers. Just saying. We struggle to learn that new stuff. It just makes it less Larry. Oh, okay. Because a lot of people use blend shapes for different eye toggles,
Oh, no.
don't they? Izza. Have you used the blend shapes, Izza? Nope. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be the one. I gotta know. You didn't know about them? Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, it's like, what? They came out of nowhere. Say if you want to make them smile. Okay, so we're talking about the smiling blend shape, yeah? You know how like we already automatically get a smile parameter? Why isn't it a blend shape immediately? Are we just supposed to delete it and then turn it into a blend shape? Because I think that just defeats it.
Let's still be charging.
Get it? The little upness of the lower. We'll seamlessly cross over without fighting a yeah. Man, he's just barfing on all of us. How dare. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's a nice cape. I don't think I have anything else. Oh. I didn't win it. Never mind. Do you? I did mine without. Are you talking to me or Kasha? Oh, for the tongue. Do you guys do the tongue movements as like a toggle, or does it just automatically come out when you stick your tongue out? Need to roll on it? Yeah, I roll. We rolling. Don't worry, night night. Oh, too bad I can't ninja like you've always wanted me to. What's you get rest of the plans of the day? Can't be bothered because of my ways. Consistency. Cause no iPhone. Okay. It's pretty fluid though, so it kind of looks like it's not a toggle. Guys works really well on it. Also, I really like your new model's comfy jacket when she's wearing it, or I guess it's considered a sweater. Yeah. Super duper cozy. As it should be oversized. Yeah, it just got added today. This is the ICC patch officially. ICC opens on the 12th though. See? Right here. This is when my guild raids. Right now, in the instance, people are like, oh yeah, Dungeon Finder is such a blessing. I want to power level you. I don't know if that's how it works. What level are you? I thought you didn't want to play WoW also. You got a commission from who? Or secret. You gotta kick the DK for having rest sickness. Nah, it's fine. I do the rest sickness too. This man's just obviously a big brain. You wanna know why, Night Night? So imagine this. You're far away from conveniently leaving a place when you could just kill yourself, you know? And take the rest sickness. Take the big L to be the big W. Shame her, busy. Shame her. She gotta pay the taxes. She does. How's it feel, Kasha? Oh! You and I make like 4 months ago? Okay, so then you're saying like somebody from the VTubers United group decided to like reach out to you? That's great. Okay, night. But he doesn't have it now. What do we do now? He doesn't need to be kicked. He doesn't have it. For real, Izza. For real. Oh snap. Halloween art? Is it Halloween nerdy? I'll check in a moment. Ooh, that's so exciting. Oh, this person just got clapped. Okay, guys. I don't know if you're hearing this song right now in the background. I can't pronounce its name because I can't remember it. But I heard this song ages ago. I might have even mentioned it before. It's Chinese. But anyway, I heard Hugh Jackman was singing it once, and I'm like, I need to know this song. Wherever the song is. But I could not find the name of it. So it took me probably 7 years before I found the actual version of the song. And it was such a blessing to my ears. Oh snap, wait, I just saw your art by the way, Nerdy. Oh, it's Big Me? Your art, it looks freaking amazing. Oh my goodness, you kind of look like an alien character. Or, it kind of reminds me of Alien. You didn't know what it did? No, it's okay. Yeah, this one is by Bunny. So that's like how like Bunny's supposed to be, but I also understand that like kind of confuses people because you're like, is it a bunny outfit? You prefer chibi? I like both. You skill check me? No. I looked at myself in the mirror and all I saw was a stranger like, who the fudge am I?
That's no good.
What the? What changed? Are you saying cause like you don't look in the mirror often? Oh no, guys, my cat's being cute. I must resist. I have to be focused on this dungeon. I want to give her a hug. must stay focused, brothers, for real. I must follow the leader. He knows the way. What do you guys think of the new Disney movies, by the way? Like I was watching a video yesterday and it was talking about how like most of the Disney princesses nowadays, like even if they're not princesses, they're still considered Disney princesses. They kind of have this like same cookie cutter quirky attitude, which like no joke, they're right, it's true. And they just don't have the different personalities like they used to. Like, you know, Mulan, completely different to Esmeralda. Adorkable vid? It might be. It might be. I can't remember who it was from. I'd have to look at my history. Girl, you just watched it? Oh my god. Twinsies. I missed the stoicness? Yeah, I did too. Like, you look at Mulan, Pocahontas, Esmeralda, completely different and unique characters. And like the girl mentioned in the video, what was it? They did have this dream, all of them, kind of, to have like a sense of freedom, which is very true, but like, again, it's applied differently in these movies, and I like that. But for sure, a lot of the princesses nowadays are very quirky. I feel like the last unique one, besides, you know, Tangled being the first iteration, as they mentioned, was definitely Princess Tiana. I really liked her so much. That's why she's my favorite princess, is like her work ethic. If, you know, like, she couldn't obtain it through, you know, I guess, whatever, how other people get things easy, like her best friend, she's gonna work for it. She's gonna work hard. And I admire that. They punching hard, yeah. Moana and Rapunzel are the same person. Yeah. I'm a little bit sad too that the Colombian movie was, you know, having the same issue with the princess quirkiness, because, you know, I'm Colombian. I want to have a unique movie, and it was a good movie. A lot of the music was great, but it definitely could be better. Could be more unique. Oh, this is nice. I'm praying I get the loot. I don't think I did. Feels bad. Ah! Skill check. Oof. I'm the only person who liked waiting on a miracle more than We Don't Talk About Bruno. I can't even remember which song that one. It was also in the same movie, wasn't it? But which scene was that? See, I'm a simp. I'm like, sorry, shrimp, cause Twitch. I do really like pop music, so I am always a fan of, you know, mainstream stuff. Unless it's rap. Rap is kind of hit or miss. Not that rap isn't good, it's just not for me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the new Wish movie though, you know, she's affected by the same curse of the quirkiness. I do really like the trailer song though, so I'm really excited to see this movie. Just a little bit, you know, worried. Although the villain, assuming we know who the villain is based on the trailer. Hold on, sorry. Based on the trailer, I just died. Ignore that. Anyway, based on the trailer, he looks really cool. I gotta say he's kind of hot. I like his tenacity. He is hot. He is. But must be the white hair. Spit on him. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, he's definitely hot. Somebody that is date worthy, just saying, even though he's a villain. Who wouldn't want to date him? I think he's hotter than Asterion. Just saying. You know, everybody be simping for Asterion right now. I simp for him. You grossed out by Wish? How so? Explain. Like, I get it though. You know, one of the other tropes that I kind of hate too is like how every princess basically has a little buddy that's a pet, and I guess they do that because it's marketing purposes and like for selling a item. But I don't know. I feel like they're kind of annoying. Like this new one with the goat. I don't really like him. Yeah, he has a deep voice, but I just don't think he needs to be there. Yeah. I associate the goat more with her because the goat's definitely gonna be there for the full film. This is the new Wish movie. It's gonna be coming out, I think, in November? Like mid-November? If you haven't seen the trailer for it, go watch it right now. The freaking song is so good. But like we were talking about, the movie, it kind of feels like the same generic copy-paste princess style Disney has lately. But the villain be hot. That's all that matters. Finzi, are you gonna watch? Yes, I am. Oh my goodness, I'm planning to watch that if I can on the release day. If not, sometime that week. You know what's crazy? When I was introduced to anime around 8th grade. Since then, because animation storytell. That is exactly it, nerdy, for real. It's like, yeah, you can watch those live action shows that, or live action dramas that people make in America, but it's just, it doesn't hit the same. The storytelling isn't as good. It's kind of cringy, a little bit angsty, but not in a good way. I mean, look at Death Note. That's like a great example of what you're gonna get out of anime. Of him, he looks mad. Just a bit, Flare, don't you think? Yeah, America did, but the thing is like they got too comfy with what worked that they didn't want to leave that square. And now all of their tellings of stories, all that jazz, horrendous. It's just like, come on, do something new. Even the gaming industry is affected by it. I'm grossed out with this. Oh, but is you know, talking about Five Nights at Freddy's. Did you see? I think it's in California. They're opening up a little Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I really hope it's permanent because I want to go there one day. I doubt I'm ever gonna go there for a couple years, and I don't know if it's gonna exist during that time period when I ever go. Yeah, hopefully. It could be just a promotional thing. That's what I'm thinking. And it looks so cool. I don't know what the inside looks like, but I imagine it's pretty accurate to the real stuff. They don't need a Freddy Fazbear's. Oh, did you guys see that promotion for Chuck E. Cheese's? It was like 5 nights at Fun's. And I was like thinking the whole time, oh my goodness, they're just trying to ride the hype. Are they getting actual animatronics? I have no idea. Like I said, I've only seen the outside. I haven't heard anything else. But I think people are allowed to go in there at some point. What, Koopa? Do tell. I don't remember hearing about this unless we're talking about like another pizzeria that kind of had the same aesthetic. So like, I've mentioned this before, I'm positive, but some of you might not know, I love animatronics. The only animatronics I don't like are humanoid ones. The ones that like are horror events or the corn maze with the zombies, those are bad. Those are scary. But like if it's an animatronic, I want to hug it to death. It needs to be just crushed. Oh my gosh, she's getting wrecked. Yeah, you hate them too? What do you hate about them? Is it the uncanniness of it? The weird movements that they do? Why is it okay when a basically a furry animatronic does it, but when a human animatronic does it, it's just a big no-no? And even Scott Cawthon was there. Oh, that's so cool! I need like an article, a video, anything of the sorts. I would love to see it. Oh, okay, I'll be honest. I don't know who that is. Is he very popular in the FNAF community? See, people talk about famous people and I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that is. I didn't know who XQC was until like a year ago. And I'm like, oh, that's who he is. Huh. Oh. They're taking their sweet time night. What are you talking about? This is just a long dungeon. Of course.
That's still recharging.
We're working on it. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh no, I've been feared. Ah! $10 are a faster one? No, this is a bit longer actually. This is got a lot of walking areas. More than it has not mobs. I can't. Whenever I say mobs, it's like I want to say mods instead. I'm like, that's completely different. You know, yesterday I was doing a dungeon before this patch and I had to like join up a group the old traditional fashion way, whatever. And we had this tank and he was clearly new to tanking. So we had to teach him. It was kind of funny because we were doing baby steps. We're like, okay, this is how you play your class. You're gonna walk into this group. You're gonna drop a giant blood puddle that's gonna do a huge amount of AoE and just hold the aggro. That's all you gotta do, sir. You could do that. And then at moments we're like, okay, so that group right there, they're a bunch of casters. All you gotta do is hit them with a ranged hit and then hide behind a wall and then drop your blood puddle. And he was having so much trouble figuring out what to do, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cute. These are rare moments. It's always accidentally tank things, for real. Yeah. And range stuff. But then they end messing it up. It can be hard to pull off that stuff. So no worries. Even I struggle with tanking sometimes. But it's a fun experience. But you know, healing is best fun. You might enjoy healing. When I first started healing, I was just like, oh, I've never done this. But now I'm officially addicted and I need to have all healing classes now. Yeah. I just put the whole instance until before the boss. Oh, just keep pulling. You know how it is. You're gonna torture your healer. And if I die, cause healer didn't have mana, it's the healer's fault. Oh, you know, Night Night, you're a riot. You're like the best WoW player. Let's be honest. You like to say we should all ninja. You're gonna pull the whole dungeon without remorse for mana users. Best WoW player. I love you. In my advice to tanks, it's not the best, but you know that works. As long as you have aggro, you're a good tank. Let's be honest. Okay, I'll have to look at the video probably later. After stream, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I will watch it on stream. This guy is asking if I'm ready, and I'm like, I'm always ready. I'm a SpongeBob ready. Yeah, I don't know if you guys realize this. I really like SpongeBob. That's why I say I'm a goofy gooper every so often. What? What is SpongeBob ready? Ah, it's the fact that he's always saying, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. That's SpongeBob ready, if you ask me. He's always ready. Oh yeah, wow, 2 months? How are you, Shookster?
Obey me!
Oh, I'm in pain. Why am I in pain? Help! It hurts. I'm frozen. Help me! It's cold in here.
That spells it.
Oh, I healed myself. Feels bad. I've seen every single episode of SpongeBob, even the new ones.
Obey me!
Koopa! Koopa! You didn't watch SpongeBob that much growing up? What the? What the? I mean, that's okay, but what the? Impossible! Every single song by heart. That's good. That's good, Shookster. You should. That's powerful knowledge right there.
I've been expecting.
Okay, I must blow my nose again. It's coming! It's looking at me! It's so big! Oh no. I was about to say something else. My dad basically prevented me from watching SpongeBob growing up because it wasn't like Christian friendly or something like that. That's weird. Honestly, I would say it was pretty Christian friendly. I think it's kind of weird when people label stuff like that. Cause like nothing's perfect in the world. Psh, it's fine, Kasha. Don't worry about it. We're just trying to make SpongeBob worthy of everybody watching, you know? And I love SpongeBob so much that we'll just randomly break out into song. Yes, young Shookster. Oh, maybe Flair. Okay, talking about those shows, I've also probably mentioned before, Kids Next Door. That was like one show that I was restricted from watching, and I'm gonna be honest, as a kid, I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna watch it anyway. Why? Because I like it. I genuinely liked Kids Next Door. I don't want to be restricted from watching something I like. And the reason I got restricted is because, you know, the premise of the show, adults are evil supervillains. Which I mean, I don't think that would have affected me in real life. I loved my parents. I didn't think adults were evil. I knew it was a cartoon. So I don't understand. Okay. Another one. I'm a Christian as far as I remember. SpongeBob is not all that bad. I never understood where people got the idea that's really horribly inappropriate show. See, that's how I feel, Shookster. I think SpongeBob was just a very imaginative show that was inspiring kids to be goofy. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's how I felt as a kid when I watched it. I just know I wasn't allowed to watch it. You're good, Koopa. Oh, what was I gonna say now? It had to do with SpongeBob. Huh. And now it's gone. Feels bad. I'm having that moment where it's like, what was I gonna say? I need to go read the chat so I can remember. Pick up where I last left off. Guys, it's the last unicorn song. Who likes that movie? I didn't like it really much as a kid, but as an adult, I'm like, you know, that movie really was good. What the heck? The feelings. It's my dad, don't ask me. Exactly, my friend and I turned out great. Yeah, same, Shikster. I feel that we're perfectly a normal human beings in our society. Definitely not impacted or influenced by SpongeBob. But I'm not gonna say I turned out great. I don't ever trust people who say they turned out. I think, yeah, you're right, Kasha. We're all just a little bit fudged in some sort of ways. And that's the thing is, like, you could say you're gonna do your best to do whatever you can to make parenting a child experience great for them, but isn't it the thing where it's like they're always gonna get a trauma out of it in some sort of way? Or miss out on an experience that they should have experienced? Just because I read books for 12-year-olds ain't mean I'm gonna die. I feel that, Flair. My mom would tell me constantly that I'm not independent and that I need to be more of an adult, and I'm just like, nah, nah. I know who I am. And yeah, I have my faults, but I'm perfectly fine. I'll be fine. Okay, I said before, I had Tom and Jerry and Pocoyo? I don't know what Pocoyo is. But yeah, I had Tom and Jerry, and I used to think that show was a superb, a masterpiece that nothing could compare in the world, as my 4-year-old self would say. But you know, it's still really good. I love it. This show was great. I definitely think there's other shows out there that are better, but for my age, beautiful. For the time period it came out, beautiful, you know? I have a college reading level and tons of ability to be adultish person, but I chose to be a child. And that's great, Flair, honestly, because that's how I feel too. The other thing too is just because you're reading like childish stuff doesn't mean that you're not less of an adult. And also there's a lot of adults who just don't even read at all. So it's like you're doing better than most. And it's unfortunate too is that there's adults or like oh, I gotta sneeze again. Oh jeez. um there's adults and older teenagers who just unfortunately don't even know how to read. And it's not their fault either. Maybe they just weren't taught well enough in school and just kept getting passed off for decent grades. And so they never had the opportunity to fully learn. Also, hi Gio! Thank you for the eye color change if it went through. I don't think it did, so it definitely took me a long time to get used to the idea of reading. I didn't fully get engrossed into books until I was like 12 years old. And that was only because I finally heard a book that was actually really cool and fascinating. And to me, that was The Hunger Games. I don't know. I liked the idea of being in a death tournament in the jungles or the forest and trying to survive. Yeah. I just thought it was interesting, okay? Ayo, caramel dancing. That was made for kids and I find it nostalgia. Oh, okay, what happened in the show? Oh, okay, okay. Bye-bye, Koopa! Enjoy your music. Thank you for stopping by and having a chat. And you're still right on the cusp of a loser? What are you talking about, Kasha? You're living life to the fullest. You're on peak. If I lived without restraining myself as a child, I'd end up a loser? What do you mean? I need more explanation now. Had to upper classes of 7th grade who couldn't read. Oof, oof. Yeah, that sucks. I feel like the issue is a lot more prominent these days. And I really hope those kids who are struggling do end up getting help. I can't say they're gonna be seeking help because that's a lot more harder to do at that age, I think, because you just don't care, especially like after all like that's been happening in the world. A lot of more people have been feeling a lot depressed and uncaring. So I feel bad for them. My mom basically let my boyfriend sleep over when I was 13. She was all for freedom because her mom was strict. Oh, yeah, no, I totally get that. See, for me, I think there's a perfect balance between it. It's like, yeah, your boyfriend still needs to be watched over. And two, it's like you gotta know when to make the right calls as a parent. You can't always be free. I need to blow my nose again. I'm good, Shikster. How about you? Oh no, Flair. Serious. There's a lot of kids who get boyfriends like really early on. I remember in 6th grade there was kids who already have boyfriends too. And I'm just like, I don't really care. I like my freedom. You know, having a relationship is a little bit like feeling restrained a bit, and I mean, you gotta make sacrifices in your relationship, but make sure it's not where it's affecting you though. Like make sure it's like tiny little things. Like for instance, maybe your boyfriend when they're asleep, they hate silence, so they want to have the fan. And then there's you who's like, I want silence. So you just, one of you has to tolerate the silence or you tolerate having a fan on. So, I mean, that's one of your sacrifices, you know? In the heat of the night. Hold on, I want to get out my little pet. I want my little pumpkin boy. Time for the season, you know? Wait, am I a healer or? Okay, I am. But I made sure that stayed strictly. We cuddled on the sofa and watched movies. Were they a good boyfriend, by the way, Kasha, or did you just like dump them a couple months later? He was 15? Oh my gosh! And you were 13. That's such a big difference too. Wow. And here I am, tiny, happy, and single. The last 4 girlfriends. You felt nauseous? Oh no, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. Did you take something? Hey, yeah, Shikster, I assume your girlfriends, the last 4 of them were a bit crazy. That, you know, that's an issue with dating. You just gotta find who's sane enough to date. I'm just bossing people listen once I start whacking them with the book. Keywords happy single parents don't seem to understand those words work together. And he is a lovely husband from what I've seen, Kasha. I'm so happy for you. Oh my goodness, Blair, what? Okay, so Shookster, there are people out there who think that you have to be in a relationship always. So like if you are out of a relationship, you have to get back into one immediately. And honestly, you do you. Don't listen to them because that's not who you are as a person. And that should not affect you. it's not their life, it's your life. No one thinks babies are sad because they're not dating. That's true, that's true. Um, I remember going to the doctor's office as a kid and like, the doctor, he was so like friendly with me and he would be like, oh, you got any crushes and stuff like that, and just, you know, small talk for kids. I always befriended boys and my mom always asked if I liked them. Kids always tease me too. Oh no! Gosh, you know, like going back to earlier how you were saying like your boyfriend would come over so for like sleepovers. I didn't start dating until like I think like freshman year or sophomore year of high school, because like again I didn't really feel the need to have boyfriends. I felt the need to play World of Warcraft, watch anime, read fan fiction, boyfriend later, okay? But I wasn't actually allowed to do sleepovers until I was like 7 or 8, and that was just because I was begging so hard. I dumped him because he tried helping his brother out to lie to their dad. Him giving the neighborhood smoot. Was smooching his brother in their house while me and him been watching movies at mine. Oh wow, that sounds super confusing, honestly. See, that's the other thing. Your mom might be just thinking about like how she viewed herself as making friends with boys and not used to the idea that like making friends with boys is okay and doesn't mean that you're in love with them. And then there's that saying, it's like, for some girls, being friends with boys is a lot easier than other girls, because, like, people will say a lot of girls, can be a little bit, mean when you become friends with them and talk behind your back, yeah. I never really had that issue. I usually saw it happen for other people, but that's just probably because I was extremely picky on who was my friend. I've had girls over that were friends of mine, and my mom flipped when she came upstairs and found the door to my room closed. Oh no! I think that is a little bit sad, in the way of your mom didn't have trust in you. And like, I get her point of view, but it also just, it's a bit heartbreaking, you know? I know from my mom, I don't think she was allowed to date people growing up. Uh, she told me, never mind, I shouldn't say, because that's like family stuff, but I, I just felt like I couldn't really date people either for those reasons. It's like, oh no, what if I get in trouble? It's not worth the risk. But no, I don't think it was gonna be ever like that. like, growing up in like a half Latina family, I feel like dating is usually something that is restricted, and you have to like have the perfect boyfriend. And it's just like that's not realistic. So just don't even date, Because like the boyfriend has to obviously prove themselves worthy to date you in front of the parents. So it's just not worth it. You get that, Kasha? Or did you not have that? Love my mom to death. Well, she's my mother, but she's just very strict about certain things. Yeah, I get that. It's the same for me. I think it's the same for a lot of people.
I can't cast that.
We can love them so much, but we also have to question like, I don't know about how you raised me in these areas. Who was a guy over? But that's because I was afraid of my brothers butting into video game time 24/7. That's valid. That's valid. That video game time, it matters. I think we talked about it before, but I can't remember. What video games did you like to play growing up or currently? Dubbing my boyfriend ended up dodging a bullet. He dabbled in weed later in life and ended up not being taller than me. The taller thing, that's hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I agree with the weed thing because it's just like that's kind of a waste of money if you ask me. Like if you're doing it for medical reasons, I could get that, but if you're like doing it 24/7 and you feel the need that you have to rely on it, it's a little bit concerning.
I can't cast that yet.
I get that. It honestly just smells terrible too. Like, how do people want to do this? It's like drinking alcohol. Why would you want to do that? Unless it's like a fruity drink, but no. Tastes like peroxide. I never really had many with... I need to heal that one. Papa Steezy. Why am I not a tree? Smoking it recreationally every once in a while. Yeah, there definitely is a difference. Have you done that, Chuckster? You don't have to say if you don't want to. I'm just curious. Like, I know some people are like valid in defending it. All the drugs are disgusting and smelling for real, Flair. If our kid tries it, they're gonna regret it. I get that. I don't know. Like for me, whenever I have a kid, if I ever do, I'm gonna try to, be the balance between strict and free. Strict and free. What was it? See, it's like, if they really want to try it, go for it, I guess. But, like, I'm gonna make them know the consequences of their actions. Like, could this really be worth it? Are you willing to waste your money? Are you willing to potentially shorten your lifespan? Are you willing to feel a little bit icky whenever you take that stuff? Hi, Lion. How are you? You having a lovely day? Shrek is life. Oh, geez, why are they all so low?
I can't use them. My blood will be the end. I can't use them. Let's charge it.
And good, just hurting legs and cold. Why are your legs hurting? And I can get the cold. It's getting colder out. Oh, let me go over the chat. I do it every once in a while. I tried it for the first time last year. I do it when anxious because it helps. See, like, that's what I'm saying. I get that. In that case, it's a medical thing. And I've heard that it does help mellow out the senses in a relieving way. And, again, like, if you're able to manage that for your fine, and it's not affecting you and actually helping, then I think it's okay. But of course, be mindful. That's all. One of my grandmothers is addicted to cigarettes, so my mom always was very firm. Yeah. I mean, that's good that she was trying to like make sure that like you were aware that it's harmful and that you were also aware that your family was addicted, and it's good to prepare, like, what if that happens to you? And hope it doesn't. When anxious is okay. Not the best for you, but once in a while. Yeah, exactly. Like, I get having anxiety, and like when it's so overpowering and you feel like your body is not your own and it's debilitating, I think it is the word. Then yeah, like go for it, because it's not fun. Is it crack? Family are weirdos. Aw.
I can't use them. That spell is not I can't use them.
That's understandable, Kasha. In the stairs down the tower area, 300 plus. Oh my goodness, you worked out, dang. You better get some rest then. Yeah, wow, 300 steps. Yeah, scooters, no worries. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have a panic attack, luckily. Rare. Okay, you know, Flare, that's actually pretty helpful. So like whenever I have mine, I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, this is happening. So we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna breathe out, we're gonna alert a friend or family member that's near who I trust, and then I'm gonna go see if I can calm myself down with a nice show or a game, and you know, drawing helps too. My way down was the most light things were on the sidewalks. Zigzags. Oh. Right now I'm having to put 2 weeks in by the end of the week, and I'm freaking scared too. For your job? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. So are you scared because it means less security? See, the other thing is like, I guess understanding where this fear is coming from and like trying to find different ways on how to alleviate it or help you in your transitions from what is affecting it.
Away, you clarify that spell is not any
Ooh.
I can't use them.
Or when I'm having a claustrophobia attack and I'm stuck in the school hallway. Yay! Oh, I'm sorry, Flair. Yeah, that one is a little bit difficult. I also just don't know the size of your hallways because, you know, when I went to high school, my hallways were actually very wide. So it just depends. It could be also just like an old high school because they're definitely a lot more, clammy. I don't know how my boss is gonna react because I still want to have the place I work at as a place to fall back on in case. Oh, okay. So, oh my gosh, what is going on here?
That smells already.
Dang, they got wrecked.
That's still recharging. That smells already.
I feel that. So, I don't know. If you feel like you've been working really well at the job, I don't think you have anything to fear. It is okay to leave a job and want to come back. It happens. I've seen it happen. Okay? You, if you have a good reason to leave, that's perfectly fine.
I can't use that.
You know, the other thing is just like constantly trying to reassure yourself that like you're okay. There's nothing wrong. And that maybe your mind is overthinking things. And that happens. Oh jeez, I did both windows again.
That smells already. I can't use that.
I work at a dealership and I work on cars and found a place with better opportunity. But I know that it doesn't work out. I want to. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's perfectly fine. Again, like you're okay to leave a job and want to come back later. A meter wide. Oh, jeez. I'll be honest. I don't know my measurements. After inches, well, I don't know what a centimeter is. I don't know what a meter looks like. I kind of know what a mile looks like. It's just one of those things that I didn't learn very well in school. Like, fractions. I have trouble with fractions. I've been taught it so many times, and yet I can't seem to retain it.
That's still recharging.
That's the gospel truth. Oh, just the ring I needed. We only measure in Budweiser for freedom. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, by the way, Night Night, do you know when you want to do Baldur's Gate again? Isn't a tea, not Budweiser. Yeah, you're right. Arizona tea, the good stuff.
That smells.
Yeah. It's been a bit. Two to 3 feet. Oh, okay. Feet. Yeah, that is pretty tiny. Wow. Oh my goodness. Thank you for like changing that into something I could understand. Esta sábado. Oh, okay. So this
Illidan,
Saturday. Yeah, that's what you mean, yeah?
crush him and reclaim Outland as my own.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How are they so small? Or earlier? Okay. We should tell Chuck in. Are you busy this week, or do you just have a lot of plans? Or maybe work, that too. $100 years old? Wow! Okay, but yeah, like, I swear, it's always the old buildings that are the tiniest. In a way, it's kind of cute, but it's like, no, I need something a little bit more newer, fresh. I don't want to see any ghosties about, because, you know, old stuff be haunted as fluff. I spent like 12 million remodeling like third of school. Oh wow. What was that? For the remodeling. You skill checking me. Oof. Oh nice. Have fun with them collabs. I definitely gotta stop by.
I can't just yet.
Year and a half since graduation. Is it been relieving to graduate? I kinda miss school. I'm like, I miss the consistency of having something to do, cause, you know, I have a bit of a bad habit of not staying organized and on schedule myself, so now I have a lot of low energy. And I felt like when I was in school I had so much energy because I was always on the move, so my body was like wide awake. But then again, there was those moments where I'd come home and I'd sleep for like 4 hours straight. So, debatable. I don't think my school's haunted, but the air conditioning is crap. Oh, dang. That sucks. But it has some of the fewest kids. Yeah, I'd say it depends. Like, whatever you're studying in college, it could be easy or it could be harder. I also recommend, like, if you have the opportunity to do college classes in high school, do it. It, like, helps so much, and it was way more easier than doing some of them in college itself. For instance, when I was in high school, my senior year, I had the option to do dual enrollment, language arts and math. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. And you know what's funny is, the math that you're normally supposed to do instead of dual enrollment, it's a lot harder than the dual enrollment. So I'm like, I am breezing through while all my friends are kind of struggling. Because all the stuff they did in dual enrollment, I knew. I already knew how to do it. So there was nothing new for me to learn. And I'm happy about that because I hate math. And it's so funny too because prior to dual enrollment class, you have to take a test to see if you can even qualify for it. And my teacher's just like, I'm gonna pass you all. It doesn't matter. So I'm like, yes. But the college dual enrollment for language arts was kind of irritating because, yeah, you're doing a college credit, but I swear, I had to write so many essays every single week for the whole entire school year. And I hate writing. But you know, it was worth it.
And burn!
Oops, I touched the fire.
I can't
I'm level 64, guys. Calc is super easy. See, I've never done calculus. I don't think I want to. That sounds difficult. Props to you for knowing it, though. This is designed to ruin lives. No one can change my mind. I agree with Kasha on this. Like, I just went to 7 to 8 hours of school, and now I have to bring school to home and do it too. That could take up to an hour to 4 hours, maybe even more if it's really bad. Why am I doing this? Please stop. No. It also depends on the professor. I've had professors that are like, yeah, as long as you submit it by the end of the semester. Yeah, that's true. Forcing kids to sit in rotten doors after school is abuse. Yeah. I had my 2 academic classes in the morning, and the rest of the day I went to trade school. Oh, that's actually kind of cool, Scooter. Shookster. I don't know where I did Scooter. I think I said that last time when I was talking about your name. In art, because she gives ridiculous large assignments in the week to do them. Oh no, Blair, I'm so sorry. I get that. Like, one of my art teachers, we had like 2 or 3 of them. I was blessed enough to have the right one, but my friends, they got the bad one. Oh, and she worked them in not the best ways. And she was so critical of the work, and I'm like, at the end of the day, art is about the imagination of the person. It's not gonna fit the right style that the teacher wants. Like, what the heck? I didn't even have to go to the tech school. I take 2 classes till like 10 a.m. and then go to work for the rest of the day. That's not that bad. That's pretty nice. You love the name Scooter? Okay. I'll be between Shookster and Scooter then. No remorse. Alright, for me, it's just that I was fudging massive. Oof. Graphite portrait? Oh my goodness. Blair, how'd you do it? Oh, wait, Blair. Are you in the Discord server? Now I'm curious. I want to see your art. I love seeing people's art. I don't know. If anybody wants to join, there you go. That's the Discord. I don't know who's in there, but you're welcome to join if you want to. Graphite portrait is basically like pencil. Graphite is for pencils. And as for the portrait, you know, it's gonna be a big portrait. Oh snap! I'm excited to see Blair. Because Olwen died. Oh man, I feel that. That happened to me too. It's always rough when you lose a bunch of your files. You know what? I really love WoW streams. Why? Because I'm literally getting work done, and I'm also enjoying a fun conversation. Like, I'm barely focusing on the game, but I'm still leveling like crazy, and we're all just vibing here in the chat. I love it. Ah. Oh snap! Scooter has joined the Fluffy Kingdom. Welcome. Enjoy your cake slices 24/7. You know how it is. But yeah, Scooter, if you got any art too, feel free to share it. I love to see it. Okay, so I was talking about this earlier today in stream with my friend's question is that I was doing rigging, and this was literally just me messing around with some model art that I made a bit ago, and I'm like, okay, I want to learn some new techniques in Live 2D, and I feel like my head proportions have been coming out really well, and I'm like, maybe I should just show it off right now. So give me a moment, guys. I'm opening it up. Also, I use light mode. So, be prepared to be blinded by the light. Oh, that's Sonic. That's not my screen. Oh my goodness, my screens are all out of place. There we go. Hello. Let's see. We go to modeling. So yeah, I have this like little rough examples for myself right here in case like I need them. Here's my head right here. We're gonna go to physics settings, and this is loading right now. I like being blinded by the light. Can you blame me? Oh, my cue popped. I'm gonna ignore it. Where is my model? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in. We got a head. That's a nice head. Now I can do this. I can turn it to the sides. Love to see it. I can go down. I can go up to the sides. I just like how it came down. I haven't added any more animations, but I think this came out pretty well. And like if I do this, it kind of looks pretty accurate. I don't know. You guys think it's good? Yeah. I like the eyes. Um, it is just a bit confusing. Like I was explaining it earlier, or was it yesterday? It took me maybe 2-3 hours on the eyes to get them to look that nice, and I was working on the head angles for a decent amount of time because I was a perfectionist. Let's see, head right here. This is all I have rigged. This is these little things right here. But yeah, so this is the head going up and down, and that was nice, and I had it reflected a bunch in the. Oh, wait, hold on. What did I just do? There was like a dot right there. If I go over to my locked head right here, I have all these things that I have made. I have this little deformer that will be warped whenever I move it, and there's only tiny little warps here. And this one has a little bit more. And then I'd go into the head, its actual thing, and I had to make this so it would follow this line correctly. And you can see it get warped a little bit to fit what I want it to be. It's nice. Then I would do the head right here for this, which has a little bit of warping for the neck. As you can see, like it's moving a little bit in the center, so I could have the white fluff kind of look like it's looking to the side. And then for the eyes, I kind of just did one eye and I was reflecting it a bunch. So we're gonna unlink these angles right now. And I had the eyelashes separated with the white, so it kind of was easier to control. And the iris itself wouldn't look as deformed and inside the eyeball, so it has its own little layer for controlling right here. And same with the eyelight, so it has this like 3D illusion look to it. As you can see, like it's in its own little shell. So this is the eye itself. This is the lashes. This is the iris. and it just keeps like shrinking in size. I don't know. I'm such a nerd for live 2D just for these facts. And it looks so good because, like, again, gives you that 3D illusion. But yeah, that's it so far. I think for later, I was wanting to do the mouth to mess around with that because I need to get good at mouths. I need to understand that. But we're gonna close that for now. I don't know. Should I ever stream that? She's back in heat. You know what's so funny too is I actually, just to prepare for like accurate rigging, I made a reference sheet for me and I ended up not using it really. Because I realized the reference doesn't match my head shape much, but at least it kind of gives me an idea of where I need to go. Here, I'll just bring it up real quick right here. It was really easy to make this reference sheet, but you can kind of see where I was going. I was like, okay, so the eyes kind of look a little bit down. This one's looking up a bit. This one's got its ears pointed. This one's going down. This is kind of what I wanted. A general direction. And I only learned that because I was watching another streamer who is rigging, or he was getting ready to rig and do art, and he's like, okay, well, we're gonna first make a reference sheet of like the character looking to the sides and stuff, and then he went to 3D modeling to make a 3D head to get a better idea, and I'm like, okay, that's even more extra. I don't know how to 3D model, so I'm not gonna do that, but I think it worked out. Also, Scooter, you could do it too. It just takes a lot of practice. There's a bunch of resources online. Twitter is really good too for just small little tutorials. And one of the first people I watched to learn how to do this was Yoshino. It was a little bit hard at first, but once you get into the groove of it, you just know. If anything, learn how to make an eye from her, and you'll basically know how to do everything else. Oh, thank you. And Night Night over here skill checking me. Alright, so this is probably gonna be my last dungeon before we go raid out to somebody, because my hand is honestly killing me right now. It's been hit by carpal tunnel lately, and it's no fun, you know? Not a pally healer? Hey, I can't vibe with the pally healers. I could do I could do DPS, but a healer, it just doesn't feel the same. It doesn't fit my playstyle, okay? Okay? Why aren't you being a paladin healer, I mean, you're not wrong. They're really good. Ed attack. Oh no, Flare. Flare's been taken by corporate. Oh, I went to go look at my drink and there's like this black spot and I'm like, is that a bug in my drink? I don't think it is, but I really hope it's not. Just does have that moment where a random baby fly just happens to appear in it. I'm like, where did you come from? I never seen you before. Scooter! Thank you! Thank you for the gifted. Oh, you're so sweet for getting Blair. No more ads for you. Heh. Ads begun. Oh, also, does anybody play Sky Children of Light? Because currently, Steam has it on demo. You could play Children of Light Sky on the computer. And I can confirm because I've already linked my account. I touched it and it's real. I it's it's working. My only complaint really is that the flying doesn't feel as comfy as it does on the phone, but you know, it's a work in progress. This is their demo. So I hope they fix that, because when I was flying on the computer, it feels a lot more slower and less control. Well, definitely on phone, more flawless. My wallet hates me, but it was my sacrifice that was worth it. Oh, Scooter, really, you're so sweet. But yeah, be careful. If your wallet's being affected, no sweat. Don't worry about it. Because everybody matters, and you know, in this economy. Alright, I think it was just chocolate. Because I made chocolate milk, the godly drink. Don't remind me, my pay was cut in half since I work part-time now because of school. Oh no! Hey, you know, I'm happy for you though. You got a good job. If you're working at a dealership, I feel like that is a really well-paying job. Because that's what I recall you saying. I mean, I could be wrong. I know a lot of people currently have been saying, like, if you're working minimum wage, you should be at least being able to afford living. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Because it's like, people working minimum wage can't even, like, afford surviving if they're on their own. I mean, they could if they worked, like, really hard and literally don't do anything else but go straight home and sleep. And I just don't know if that's the right way to live compared to like 20 years ago. Not close to a well-paying job. I could go on and all day about how bad. Oh, that's understandable. And like, I'll have these opinions too about how like the work is nowadays and the economy, and you know, I'm just going based off of my opinions, and maybe it's not true and I'm overthinking things, but this is how I feel, you know? I just think, again, people should not have remorse wanting to buy a little cake, and you know, because groceries can come up to like $200 to $400 if you're not careful. It's insane. You'll just have like a couple products. Two backup careers. Ooh, you're set for success. I think my only talent really right now is that like I'm good at organizing things. I have good art skills, yeah, but I don't know if that would really apply well in the real world, like having a good job. But you know, at the end of the day, too, I kind of just do whatever it makes me happy, because I don't really want to live in a depression. Because I hear stories about people who get into jobs and like they feel completely sad every single day, and oh, it breaks my heart. This truck driver and a tow truck operator. Those are actually really good jobs, I hear, especially the truck driver one. I understand that it can be a little bit frustrating you having to go to different places, but if you like to travel, I think it's probably worth it. Oh, my cat. It's almost feeding time and he's telling me food. I love this song. I need to turn it up. If you guys haven't seen When Marnie Was There, it's so good. It's so good. Like it's funny because it's like one of those movies that if you watch it the first time, you're probably gonna be like, "What did I just watch? And what happened?" And then you need to do like a little bit of a deep dive or maybe rewatch it again, and then it completely makes sense. And you're like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute." I'd be a long haul owner, operator, trucker because I get to have time alone and I love being alone. Oh, that's cute. And you get to play as much music as you want to, right? And loud and proud. Yeah, people who like say they don't like being alone and have to be around people is like, I get that. You're probably an extrovert, but being alone is one of the best things ever. It's because you have no worries. You do whatever you want. Nobody's gonna question you, you know? Welcome back, Blair. Yeah, Scooter has blessed you out of kindness. He says you no longer have to suffer from ads. Oh, wow. Okay, I hope it goes well for you. Sounds a little bit scary, honestly. But that's just my anxiety talking. So that's why I'm like, oh, I hope it goes good. Like for me, when it comes to like adventuring, I'm like, okay, I might need like a partner, at least. Somebody to watch my back. It definitely was not you, of course. You have brought a golden shiny badge thingy. You guys are wholesome. The song is over. Oh, big sad. Oh, but now that's crazy. We have a Billie Eilish song now. What the? Oh,
I can't cast them.
y'all ever hear of the term yins? No, I haven't. What is that? Just can't get enough, God. You know what? I think maybe I will stream the rigging. I don't know if I'll be talking in it though. You gotta stay focused. But like, if you guys do genuinely want to see how that goes, I could do that. Yeah, it is Billie Eilish. I really like this song. Although I don't really care too much for the second verse. Where it kind of sounds like a rap. Like I said earlier, I don't know. I just can't vibe with raps. Clearly, y'all ain't from Amish, Pennsylvania. No, I'm not. I'm originally a Floridian, okay? It's basically the Pennsylvania equivalent to y'all. Oh, I would have never connected that. Oh my goodness. It is such a fun word. Oh, you know what? One of my favorite words too. Apparently it's a Florida thing. Sun showers. If you guys know what that is, it's like, you know, when it's raining and it's sunny out. Oh my gosh, my cat is trying to get into the food even though it's not time yet. Okay, I had to stop him. He's a wild boy. Let me explain some Pennsylvanian. Do tell, do tell. I love to hear new slang. Duh. We don't say go up, we say go up. Go on, we say go out. Window. Would you wash? Crickets creek. Oh my goodness. It's kind of cute. Although I don't know if I could ever say words like that. But go up. It's like everybody say that. It's kind of reminding me like how Minnesota say different words too.
That's still charging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
He's vomiting.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't
Muzzle up to bus. What type of tours do you guys have there? I assume it's like haunted buildings, kind of like how New Orleans does it. I think this one's mine. Gonna get it. I don't think I'm gonna get it now. Did I get it? Nothing yet. I got it! Huzzah! Discord and Discord crash. These files are too powerful. Okay, so are you using your computer to upload them or phone? 'Cause I think if you do Control-Shift-C, you could do a screenshot really quickly. And if you can't, there should be another button where you could do screenshots normally too. I'm gonna look that up for you right now. It says print screen button. Print screen button is like, I think the right side of your keyboard. And you know, it's fine. As long as like you get the general gist of it, it's good. Yeah, I usually do Control-Shift-C because like if you guys can see, my mouse changes color to like capture image, and I just do that. And I just get a picture of whatever I just screenshot. And the quality is a little bit lower, but it doesn't really affect it, in my opinion. Alright though, I am gonna see who we're gonna raid today. I'm gonna open up my Twitch page and I'm thinking we're gonna go raid Izzy Wolfie. She is right now playing some Overwatch 2. Oh, Lord of the Rings, have fun! Are you gonna start from the beginning? Yeah, so Izzy Wolfie, she is playing Overwatch 2 right now. We're gonna give her a big fluffy hug. Ooh, the extended, nice. Make sure you got some nice good old snacks. I don't usually do raid messages, but I guess I could do it right now. I'm typing it. There you go. I just really like the idea of like entering people's chats with a big fluffy hug. Oh my gosh, Excalibur's licking the chat. Oh, how you doing, Excalibur? But yeah, I'm gonna set this up now. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. If you're gonna eat, enjoy your meal. If you're gonna go to bed soon, have the sweetest dreams, and I hope to see you soon. It's okay, Excalibur. I might come back later. I don't know. Bye bye. Have fun.